cold one this morning. Good morning. So we just left camp behind us there. Cold start to the day this morning. Lots of condensation, so everything in our bags is absolutely wet through. But we're actually one of the first to leave, which is very rare for us. So hopefully we've got a decent start on the day, because we're thinking of pushing to Kinglochleven, which is 34 k's away, so we'll see. We did 30 k's yesterday, so I guess it's not too bad, but yesterday was a lot flatter. Today we have the Devil's Staircase, which is the highest point on trail. Oh, and apparently quite steep. It's still really cold. So we got a couple of climbs today. We'll see how we get on. If we don't make it to town, it's fine. We'll just wild camp. I think the main reason we want to get there is so that we can charge everything up. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough camera battery to get us through tomorrow. But we'll see how we go. Starting the day with a 100-metre climb into the forest, and hopefully we'll warm up soon. Pretty wicked camp spot with this view. Most of the way up our first hill of the morning. The views are incredible and the sun's trying to push through. It is meant to be a nice sunny day today, but just climbing this hill has definitely warmed us up. And of course while we're here, we need to go to the top. Views this morning are absolutely incredible. One of the girls behind us has just flown the drone. Do I wish that we brought ours? Yes. But also I don't know if I want to carry that extra weight. But yeah, the views this morning are incredible. So as we were coming down the hill, Jordan was talking about coffee, and I was getting all excited but thinking that there wasn't going to be one. We get to this town with literally 3 buildings. There's a bloody coffee shop. I can't believe it. So very excited about that. About to go and get a coffee and maybe some snacks. So pumped. And for anyone that's wondering, we made it to Inveroran, which is, if you're doing the 7-day suggested itinerary on West Highland Way, this is where it'll bring you. From Tyndrum, not from Bridge of Orchy. So I just picked up a coffee from the shop. It's one of the ones that's in like a tea bag, it looks like. So fingers crossed it's going to be a pretty banging coffee, because I thought it was just going to be like freeze dried or powder coffee at first. So very excited about this. We're currently walking on a tarmac road, literally in the middle of the mountains, which is pretty nuts. But that shop was really good actually. They had a lot of vegan stuff. We didn't end up getting the veggie breakfast roll because you had to wait a little bit for it, and we're pretty keen to keep walking while we've got the energy. But they did have like vegan Kit Kats, vegan cheese, some like fruit winder kind of thing. So they had all sorts, which is mint. But feeling good about coffee. Just had some breakfast that we had in our packs already. We're ready to take on the day, and the sun has joined us, which is even more exciting.
let myself give up. Slip on solid ground so I can drown the thought of what I don't wanna think of right now. I gave in to your sense of direction, and you just walked all over me. So I can accept your offer for protection, but I don't wanna think about that. There's no point trying to trace my old tracks. I always love you most before you leave. These days I find myself wishing you were here asleep, head on my knees. I'm writing songs about missing you, but it won't feel like I'm missing paradise when I'm missing you.
I know I keep saying it, but I cannot get over the views this morning. We've just been in the forest for maybe like 20 minutes, so probably haven't filmed as much, but then it just opens out to this. Like, how insane. It's so beautiful. What a spot to wild camp with this view. Slightly jealous, but I guess we've just been walking until we're ready to stop, and it's kind of just worked out in towns and stuff at the minute because it just makes us push ourselves that bit further. But if we would have carried on up into the hills and found a spot up here, that would have been insane. I guess, like, because we're trying to film it and stuff as well, charging the camera is also a priority, which is again why we're trying to push the town tonight. But if you truly wanted to like fully wild camp, then what an incredible place to do it. For anyone that is planning to wild camp just after Bridge of Orchy, just wait a little bit longer. If you can push those extra few k's to get up into the hills, definitely do it. We've only been walking for what, an hour and a half, and John has finally took his thermals off. He's just looking at the camera. And just up the hill in the distance there, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but just there, there's still snow on the top of the mountain.
I see love here, I see smiles and laughter and cheer. I see hearts that'll trust in each other for the rest of their years. I see family you'll help grow up strong, knowing nothing comes close to the life that you hold in your arms. Through sunshine and rain, it's good all the same. You face it together, you share more than a name. Through sunshine and rain, you come out okay. You're never alone on the path that you take. I see love, I see moments so tender and sweet. I see half of yourself and the other together complete. Through sunshine and rain, it's good all the same. You face it together, you share more.
With this weather and these views, it is not feeling much like Scotland today. I feel like we're abroad somewhere. Almost takes us back to New Zealand a little bit with the mountains and the scorching heat. But we're still climbing a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's still the morning. Our phones are still dead. We just keep charging them up a bit with the power bank, but I think we'll charge them on lunch. But we're currently walking on gravel, which looks super easy because there's quite a bit of small stones. It like pushes you back a little bit, almost like when you're walking on sand. so I can really feel it. So I can really feel it in my Achilles. They were a bit swollen yesterday as well, but I'm not sure if that's because I had like thick, tight socks on. So I'm trying to stretch those out quite a bit today because I don't want to get tendonitis again. So yeah, apart from that, I reckon today so far has been one of my favourite for sure. Like the views are incredible. So we're just saying about how cool it'd be to live in the houses just on those trees there. But just here, there's a main road. Literally feels like we're in the middle of nowhere. We've been in the mountains for hours. Yeah, suddenly there's just a main road. So can't believe it. Although in saying that, it would still be cool to live there because it feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. Yet now that there's a main road, you still get access to the shops. So I actually feel like it would be a very convenient place to live if we could afford a house in that area.
I see love you.
Sun cream stop.
I see moments so tender and sweet. I see half of yourself in the other, together complete. Through sunshine and rain, it's good all the same. You'll face it together, share more than a name. Through sunshine and rain, you'll come out okay. You're never alone on the path that you take. I see Mary with your very best friend. I see love that you'll hold in each other from now till the end.
So just in the distance there, it looks like we're passing a ski resort because just there are gondolas. So this would be a super cool spot in winter. Took a little detour to Glencoe Mountain Resorts Cafe. So 200 metres off trail, 200 metres back. I don't know any big day, but I'm sure it'll be worth it when we get there. Off we go, back onto the trail. So the food was slightly disappointing there. Well, not disappointing, just they have vegan burgers and you could do like nachos and put vegan cheese on them. However, they weren't serving that until 12 and it was 11:25 when we got there. It is 12 o'clock now that we're leaving, but to be honest, we didn't want to wait the half an hour to then start eating now. So yeah, we just had a packet of crisps, a little vegan slicing and 2 cans. And I think we're just going to snack for the rest of the afternoon now that we spent half an hour there because we kind of wanted that to be our main break in the day. So back on trail now, we've got about 16k left, so we're well over halfway. Well, not well over halfway, we're over halfway. We've still got the Devil's Staircase this afternoon, but very excited for what the rest of the day brings.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind. And she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine.
Just had a quick toilet break at King's house, and they also have public showers there that is just £1 for 5 minutes, which is pretty good. And if we were about to climb Devil's Staircase and head to town tonight, we would probably take them up on that. But we got hills to climb. Picked the wrong bloody lunch spot, kiddo. This one's on trail.
I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do. Cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue. Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn. Back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue. That's when I do. That's when I do.
Sadly, regretting not having food at the King's house. Nah, it's fine. We're good. It's just a bit windy out, which is making it a bit fresh.
She asked about you, I hesitate every time. Every time. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do. Cause sometimes I try.
What an incredible
Streets we used to on First Avenue. Cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn. Back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue. That's when I do.
You ready?
No.
Let's do it. It's super busy here. Popular hiking. Little water start pre-climbing, just in case we don't get one that looks nice. So I'm pretty sure we've just started the Devil's Staircase. We've just begun climbing. It seems a very popular walk, just in general with day hikers. There's a lot of cars parked on the road, and I can see why, because what a beautiful area to hike. But currently climbing, I think it's about 250 metres all up, but our highest point will be 6 something. So yeah, we'll see you at the top. I don't know if I'll pick it up on camera because we can barely see it, but the path basically zigzags up this hill here till we go to the top there. So very excited to see the views at the top. Feeling really good. Perfect, keep doing that. Go, go, go. And I think that just there we made it to the top, which is so mad, because for the first time in a long time, that felt relatively easy to get up. Like, for some reason I feel like I've got loads of energy in my legs, and I don't know how. I'm still a bit out of breath, but like, I don't know, I kept up to Jordan's pace coming uphill. I even passed him a couple of times, like, that's crazy. So I don't know what it is. My Achilles tendons are definitely hurting quite a bit though now. With all this gravelly stuff, it just keeps sliding you back. But yeah, feeling really good. And the top is literally the highest point of the West Highland Way.
To that night in Arizona.
Great transition, that.
Into what, Camp?
Ready? Side.
Hot as hell.
what's that? Another uphill? Jeez.
Forge my own path. I'll always have you most before you leave. These days I'll find myself wishing you even sleep dead on my knees. I'm writing songs about missing you, but it won't feel like I'm missing paradise when I'm missing you.
It's that beautiful lock in the distance there. From here looks like there's like nothing around it. It doesn't look like there's a road, a town. It's purely just a lock in the middle of the mountains, relatively untouched by humans by the looks of it. And it's so cool. Life before humans, eh? I'm not gonna do that. Hi.
Hold my breath and count myself to sleep, or else I'll feel you in another room. One day I'll leave you in my dreams and get hung up on someone new. Always love you most before you leave. These days I'll find myself wishing you sleep better than me. I'm writing songs about missing you. It won't feel
So we've almost made it to town. We're on our way down now. It's 25 past 3, which is crazy. Like, we weren't even sure if we were going to make it to town yesterday. And now we're here at 3:30, so it's just mad. And to be honest, like, I actually feel really good. I don't feel like we've done a 35k day. It just feels like we've done a pretty normal day. And the only thing I will say is my feet are probably a little bit tender. Yeah, I just feel like I could carry it on. But we're not doing. We're gonna go and grab some tea and a drink. But super stoked on today. Our favourite day on trail by far. The views were incredible. So down into town for some well-earned food and a stretch. Are you okay? Not gonna lie though, it is a pretty steep downhill, which is not super nice on the ankles and knees after today. Got some knee massage going on. More in pain coming downhill than we do going uphill. Hurting. This is a hard downhill. So I don't know if you can see a bit better now how steep it actually is. Jordan's taking the slightly less steep route. I saw he thinks, but I'm not too sure. And for some reason, now we go up again. So for context, in the past 20 minutes maybe, we've just come from all the way up there, near where that house was, plus the mountain that's behind it. And what I said earlier about being able to carry on past town, I take that back now. I'm pretty tired and my ankles are sore, so defo ready for town now. Nestled in the mountains, the town of Kinglochleven. We can hear dogs barking, we can hear an ice cream van. Town is just there through those trees. And even though that was a pretty intense downhill, to say it's on gravel, it was quite steep and pretty harsh on the knees and ankles, it is very good to be in town. So we just made it to Kinglochleven, and look how busy the frickin' camping is. So we just made it to our camp spot for the night. It cost us £15 each, so 30 quid cash. So pretty pricey for a patch of grass. It's super busy though. But on the plus side, we are super close to town. Town's literally around the corner. So we're probably going to end up not eating any of the food that we've brought again. So yeah, I think we're just going to chill out now, enjoy the sunshine for the evening, and then head to Fort William tomorrow. I've just been looking at accommodation for Fort William as well, and I completely forgot that it's bank holiday weekend for tomorrow. Bank holiday weekend starting tomorrow, so accommodation is very sparse, and the cheapest thing I've found is like nearly 200 quid. So looks like we might be camping again tomorrow. But to be honest, if the weather's like this, then be mint anyway. So yeah, gonna have a shower, get everything charged up, eat some food, and then head into town for some dinner and drinks.